Momentum has shifted back and forth in this game from Powell Field and Wray. I'm John Beltran with Dave Urich. Beat Diggers trailed early 7-0, then 14-3, grabbed a 17-14 lead. And now Wray has scored on 2 consecutive possessions and 4 of the first 5, including this 51-yard pass from Brett Blasine to Colin Brower. And this will be another short kick, and it'll be caught at the 41-yard line, running straight ahead to the 50, and now into Wray territory to the 49 as Connor Weiser. That's the wrong man to kick it to. He's used to handling the football, and the Beat Diggers once again in great field position. They've got 1 timeout remaining with 2:02 to go. And with Wray receiving the second half kickoff, safe to say the Beat Diggers have got to put points on the board here.
They sure do. And Garcia usually does a pretty good job at taking time off the clock, when rushes ahead. Let's see how good a job the Diggers do here, hustling up to that line of scrimmage and getting these snaps off and getting as many plays in as they can in the next 2 minutes.
Again, the Eagles are not kicking it deep considering what Rosenbrock has done in this game, an 86-yard kickoff return and an 80-yard punt return. 1st and 10 from the Wray 49. Garcia on the option right. He's going to take it himself. He's got room to the outside of the 40. Down to the 35-yard line. He's got 1 man to beat. Knocked out of bounds by Jared Keir at the 26-yard line. A gain of 23 and a Beat Digger first down. If Keir is not there, Garcia standing in the end zone.
That was a great play. He was wide open. There was some good blocking there. Muir had a good block stealing it off. But I got to tell you, Keir, when he tackled him, when he pushed him out of bounds, did you see that force? It wasn't just a push out of bounds. Physically, Wray is really handing it to the Diggers.
Yeah, that was more than just a shove. He made sure that Garcia was going to pay the price for gaining 23 yards. 1st and 10 from the 26. 1:54 to go before the break, so plenty of time for the Beat Diggers to get back into the end zone, but they have not scored an offensive touchdown yet. In the backfield are Weiser and Rosenbrock. Hard count for Garcia. Going to hand it off to Weiser, running right side, and he maybe got a yard to the 25. Just not much there. As the tackle was made by Luke Kettleson, the 6'3", 165-pound senior lineman. Down at 9. The Beat Diggers are going to have to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They've got 1:34 to go. Not take too much time. Like I said, they've got the 1 timeout remaining. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. Northern Colorado Title. Kukas in motion to the left. 2nd down and 9. Garcia on the bootleg left. He's got 1 block, swings it to the outside. He's to the 22-yard line, and he's going for the marker there, and he stays inbounds as he's tackled inside the 22 around the 18-yard line. Levi Kempfield made the play. Now the Beat Diggers have to take that last time out, but Garcia did pick up 7 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 with 1 to go, and now Brush obviously has got to make sure that if they stay in the middle of the field, they get right back up to the line of scrimmage with no timeouts remaining.
Yeah, they really need it. If they do get close to the sideline, they got to make sure they get out of bounds to stop that clock. And I think they have Wray a little bit perplexed as they've been in a double tight formation, which usually isn't a formation that you'd use, when you're trying to get down the field quick. But Wray doesn't know what to do, so it's working.
The Beat Diggers gave up a total of 7 points in their first 2 games, but tonight, 28 points. For Wray, 3 touchdowns in the second quarter, preceded by 1 in the first. And when Dave gets to the halftime stats with the passing, you're going to see how brutal it's been for the Beat Diggers defensively because Brett Blasine, let's face it, he's on his way to throwing for about 350, 400 yards. He's had a huge game so far.
Yeah, he's thrown 8 for 11 so far tonight.
3rd down and 2 for the Beat Diggers at the Wray 18-yard line. The Eagles lead 28-7. Before halftime. Kukas is the receiver. The clock will stop as the Beat Diggers get a first down. There's the handoff up the middle. Rosenbrock by himself. Touchdown. Nobody touched him until he got to the 1-yard line. Boy, he just stormed through the middle, 18 yards away. Rosenbrock scores, and the Beat Diggers to within 5, 28-23.
This is just Rosenbrock's night. He just ran a dive straight ahead. The coaches have shown why they're the great coaches they are because they saw something, and they just ran that dive straight at the Wray Eagles, and they couldn't stop it.
Here's the bad news, Dave. This half is not over. Wray has 3 timeouts with 55 seconds to go. Rosenbrock with his 3rd touchdown of the night. Jesus Cardenas to attempt the extra point. Eric Garcia will hold. And the Cardenas kick is up, and that is a beauty once again. 55 seconds to go. Second quarter. Wray 28, Brush 24. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 4 plays, 49 yards in a minute, 7 seconds. Joe Rosenbrock scored from 18 yards out. He's got a touchdown on offense and 2 on special teams. The extra point was good. But this is huge right now with 55 seconds to go, and the Beat Diggers down by 4.
Well, I hope the Diggers can hustle down there and get some coverage this time, not give Wray a short field to work with.
And they've got all 3 timeouts. Cardenas. It's a line drive that takes 2 bounces. It's fielded by Willard at the 19, running to his right, back to his left, and he's down at the 30. A return of 11. And I think that was Izzy Hernandez. Excellent special teams play. He wrestled him to the turf.
And what a great call there by the Diggers to kick that line drive and not get it back there to Beckman where he could take off and run with it again. So Diggers choosing to kick it short, more of a squib kick that's kind of hard to handle.
Yeah, and Willard had to field it instead. 50.6 seconds to go. This is very dangerous for Brush because of this Wray passing game. Blasine is going to be in a shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. The lone setback is Beckman. Blasine waiting the snap, and the ball is off his head. He picks it up, and he's going to try to take off with it, running back towards the middle, and it's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage at the 29-yard line. Trevor Blake was back there along with Joe Rosenbrock. The clock is running with 36 seconds. 1, and that is critical because now the Beat Diggers can back off a little bit on defense and not be overly aggressive. I'm surprised that Ray's not going to take a timeout here with 25 seconds to go. They have all 3. Well, even though looks like the clock is showing they've got 2. Either way, or the scoreboard, I should say, 15 seconds to go. Blasine's going to hand it off right up the gut. That's a short gain of 3 yards to the 32-yard line. Rosenbrock with a penetration on Austin Willard, and that is going to be the end of the opening half. So maybe the Beat Diggers got a break there. With the score, Wray 28, Brush 24 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.